and you want to make it. Sorry for us. Sorry for me. And sorry for one person who is here is like me. But if you want to make the difference, if you want to turn a chair upside down, if you want to turn the world upside down, we need this man. We really need her as a teacher. Psychology, how to read the mind of your student. She has a book on a book on psychology, 2 books, the first and the second edition. Very simple. How to approach them. Everything is there. No need to spend the time and your money. Sometimes I even say, I don't know why I'm wasting my time in IAS. I'm telling the truth. I just need this one and then learn what, and I will do it. Believe me. But big but. The Seventh-day Adventists exist for mission. We exist to make a difference. We exist to turn this world upside down. This is our mission. But are we living up to our mission? Are we? I don't believe, to be frank with you, the way I see the church, I don't believe that we live up to our mission. God plans for the Seventh-day Adventist church. Please listen to me. Not to me, listen to her. Generally speaking, Old Testament promises and predictions applied originally to ancient Israel. They were to be fulfilled to them on the condition that they obey and worship God. But Israel, turned away from this God. Consequently, what he intended to do for the world through his nation, God will do it to the church. Many of the promises made to Israel will be fulfilled to the remnant church in the last day. Many of the promises. And what was the promise? My Bible tells me in Genesis chapter 12 that Abraham, who is the father of the promise, you will be the blessing of the world. All the world will be blessed through you. Right? So it means where there is a Seventh-day Adventist somewhere, there should be shower of blessing all around. And it happened. Because of Joseph in Egypt, the famine was able to be overcome. Are we together? If Joseph was not there, all the world would have died. But because Joseph was there, no famine. He was able to make it. A vision for that country. He saw Egypt thick 14 years ahead. Because of Noah, a generation was able to continue the world, the existence of mankind. So when there is one believer, there should be a difference. So if you are a teacher in a classroom and your student don't want to be like, you don't want to be Seventh-day Adventist, check yourself. Believe me, I taught for 1 year, only one. And all my students, I meet all my students. When I went to that class, I said, this class will be the best class in this school and in this province. And guess what? By the end of the year, I had the best class. I was working one by one. If you are the best, I'll connect you with another one so that you can raise him up. That's what I was doing. I was praying in every student. He has bad grade. I know that bad grade. Of course, there's an issue in hand. But I will pray on that paper. What is the group of this guy? And I will talk to the person. Several times they will confess. This is happening, and now I understand why the person is being bad in school. We can make it. Because of Daniel, many things happen. So why are we where you are? Just to get money and go back to the Philippines? Or just to make name to ourselves and die one day? I don't think so. If you exist, it's for a reason. And we exist not for ourselves, but because God has chosen us to make something different wherever we are. It's the church. And the church is not this building. I will call this chapel. We are the church. I'm the church. It's through you that God wants to bless the world. Simply put. So, Israel did something, and you are repeating the same thing. Are we together? Say yes. Yes. Yes, because we are doing the same thing. We are doing the same mistake. We are working on their same mistake. You are just following their footsteps. Because we don't want to succeed. We don't want to turn this world upside down. Briefly stated, the plan for Israel was as follows. See the plan. God placed his people at the crossroad of the world and planned for them to become what? The greatest nation on earth. They will enjoy holiness of character, blessing of health, okay? Superior intellect, agricultural skills, superior craftsmanship, prosperity, and national greatness. Other nations, seeing Israel's greatness, would inquire has it caused, its source, and Israel will tell their God. All nations will have the privilege of sharing Israel's spiritual and material prosperity. You know, E.N.D.U.R.E said that the world will be transformed not by what the pulpit teaches, preaches, but what we live. So our life is already an evangelism, a witness. So the way I dress, the way I walk, the way I speak is an evangelism. Even he said that every act of life is a realization of a character. Every act of life, everything that we do, we manifest, we show character. Do we know that? If or no, what she's saying is people don't need to come to church. I will take the church wherever I am, and because of that, people will follow me. Acts chapter 11 verse 24, talking about Barnabas. This man was full of the Holy Spirit and faith, and many people followed the Lord. Only two things: Holy Spirit and faith. No evangelism, nothing. Because they saw it in him, they followed the Lord. Great people follow the Lord. So people can follow the Lord the way we deal with their children. The way we are good teachers, they will say, no. I need to know the faith of that. I need to follow the faith of that teacher. They can do that. But since you are very mean to them, how can they do that? And see, we are afraid of them and don't want to tell them the truth with love. How can they do that? I don't want to give many illustrations here, but it happens. Sometimes when you don't tell the truth to somebody who wants to hear the truth from you, and he will not respect you because you're not telling the truth. You have to do that. We have to do that. We live in a life when we have test every day. Some people test us from the way we relate with them. You don't know that, but it happens. The world needs to be blessed, but we're with one kind of people. The closing message of the gospel. No. I titled this 2 non-negotiable for what? Success. To turn the word upside down. Perfect. The closing message of the gospel is to carry to every nation and kingdom. The tongue and people. Revelation chapter 14 verse 6. In foreign countries, many enterprises for the advancement of this message must yet be begun and carried forward. The opening of what? Hygienics, restaurants, treatment rooms, and the establishment of sanatorium for the care of the sick and the suffering is just as necessary in Europe and Africa, in America, and all Africa and Thailand and everywhere. In many lands, medical missions are to be established to act as God's helping hand in ministering to the African. This is our work. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 15 for our first non-negotiable. This is our unique message. Our unique message. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 15 says, but speaking what? The truth in love, we are to grow up in all aspects into Him who is the head, even Christ. You have to speak the truth out with love. You don't need to be rude with people, right? But you have to speak the truth with love. So if I was the one how to deal with this guy who is smoking, I won't tell you that when you are smoking is not good. I'll find a way to tell him. But I'll pray seriously about it before I tell him. And my Bible tells me that if you go there, it's not you speaking, but I'll speak to you. Sometimes we are afraid of what am I going to tell to this man? But God will give us even the right word at the right time to tell to that person. And his life can be changed. So you have to tell the truth with love. And then what it says, we need to realize that God has given us what? A decided message. He did not give it to Billy Graham. He did not give it to all the guru that you see here. He gave it to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. A decided message of warning for the world, even as Noah. The message of warning for the antediluvians is our message. It's our first non-negotiable. Our unique message. And she said in testimony that the Lord has made us depositories of sacred truth. We are to what? Arise and shine. Arise and shine in action, in our classroom, in wherever we are. We are to arise and shine, because we have something in us, something different. And she said also that man is fiber, but the message is infallible. Yes, it's not your message, it's God's, and because of that, He will never let His message go be put down. We never do. Our message continues. She said, the conversion of soul to God is what? The greatest and the noblest work in which human being can have a part. In this work I reveal God's power, His holiness, His forgiveness, His unbounded love. Every true conversion glorifies Him and causes the angels to break forth into singing. Do we need to work for the conversion of soul as teacher? Yes. Just yesterday, Dr. Safari tells us we have the same ministry as the pastor. Our children, our students can be won to Christ if you want, if you walk this. And all the heaven will be glorified the cost of your work. Because you saved one student, one professor, one administrator in your school by the way you relate with them, by the way you deal with them. The second non-negotiable is our exceptional work. She said, Christ cooperates with who? Those who engage in missionary work, men and women who unselfishly do what they can do to establish what? Sanitary dressing room in the many land will be richly rewarded. By the way, she had in another verse school also. So you are part of the system. And she said, those who visit this institution will what? Will be benefited physically, mentally, and spiritually. The way will be refreshed, the sick restored their health, and the sin burden relieved. So I just want to take as a presentation to tell you that you have something to do there, and you can make it there also. You have an exceptional work to perform. And the question is, why are you a teacher? Why are you a Seventh-day Adventist? Why? Because there's no job, and it's the only one that you can find to do so that you can survive. Is it that why you are a teacher? By the way, my father is a teacher. My brother is a teacher, my sister is a teacher. I like teaching. And I thought, for zero money, I say I want to help you. By that time, I have a master already in law. I did not have money to pay me. I said, don't pay me, because they don't even have money. Because they were complaining. And I thought for nothing. Believe me, for nothing. But even those who were paid, sometimes they will come to me, can I have some money? Yeah, they don't know. I never tell somebody, I never told them that I don't have salary here. Nobody knows. Even my colleague now, who is my pastor at this time, when he saw me in school, he thought, this guy, he has money, he has big money. It's only when we came in the Philippines that he was asking me, man, how much did you get there? I said, man, nothing. And he was surprised. He was surprised. I said, it's okay. I'm not there for money. I'm there for life. And believe me, up now, I'm still in touch with some of my students. Some of them, when they hear that I want to be a pastor, because when I was there, they knew that I'm a lawyer. Many of them said, how can I do to be a lawyer? And when they knew that now I want to be a pastor, I said, I want to be a pastor too. And I like it. I like it. If you want money, okay? The next question is, what is preventing you from fulfilling your God-given destiny? What? Is it exclusive? Or is it failure? What is that? I don't know about you. I don't know. Just think about it. But still, this church exists for mission. Albert Pike says, you have all the light you need. You just need to put it in practice. You have all. I mean all. We have our Bible. We have the spirit of prophecy. What is preventing us now to turn the world upside down? What is that?